I don't have an intro. I'm sorry about that, but welcome to my channel. I asked you guys on Instagram to ask me your questions, your funny questions, your art questions, your weird questions. So sit back, relax, get your unicorn mug, and enjoy the show. What is one high school memory I'll tell when I'm 50 and up? I had an interesting time in high school, but instead of telling you guys, I'm just gonna show you. Roll montage. What a time. If you buy a mirror, is it considered pre-owned? Dad jokes. How did the person that invented the clock know what time it was? I'm an astrologist. What is my favorite meme? The finer things. Why am I a chicken nugget? These next two questions kind of go hand in hand, and it's what do you want to be when you grow up, and what age did you start filming and editing, and what's your favorite food? Hot Cheetos. When I was in elementary school, I would talk about how I wanted to be an author. I wanted to write books and illustrate every single page. As I got older, I realized I just want to tell the story through pictures. It evolved into making comic books, and I would write these series. I would have stacks of just paper books that were stapled together out of construction paper. I guess about in 4th grade, I taught myself how to animate. And this was on Paint and using Hypercam, which is a screen recorder, and I made a ball bouncing like that. And this is the game changer, was when my dad gave me my first camera. It was this little tiny Kodak. It only focused on one thing, so if you moved it during shooting, it wouldn't refocus, and I hated that, but it worked. But I started my own YouTube channel, and I was filming literally my toys. I would play with my Littlest Pet Shops and my Webkins and my Club Penguin. It's so embarrassing. I made videos out of them, and they kind of took off because Club Penguin in its prime. So I kind of started this YouTube community from a very, very young age. Ooh, favorite thing to eat at Cookout. My favorite thing to eat there is the chicken nuggets. Is your name really Hannah? Actually, it's George. Ideal date night. I'm very much single right now. I'm just enjoying hanging out with my friends, focusing on my career. I really had to answer what my ideal date night would be. Take me on an adventure I've never been on before. I love new things. I love simple things, extravagant things, literally anything, and that person planning the whole thing ahead of time and then just saying, hey, let's go do this, and I'm like, okay, I will. Could I beat Chandler in a challenge? Yes. How do you manage to be happy? I'm sad 90% of the time. I know I appear as this fun, bubbly, happy girl, but I've been through a lot. Growing up, I lost my brother. I saw my parents divorce. I battled and I struggled. I stopped creating after elementary school. I get my joy from my relationship with Jesus, and that's actually what made me start creating again and start dreaming again. I realized that my life had purpose and that I had value, and I could give you guys hundreds of stories about that. That's how I'm happy. How would you help someone with depression and anxiety? I would tell them the answer to that last question, but I would also say thankfulness. I think it really comes down to your perspective and focusing on something that is good rather than the darkness. And I know the feeling. I know the feeling of feeling like you're sinking. When I was in this dark place, I begged God to just give me one word, and the one word he gave me was thankfulness. I began to think about the good things in my life. And even if you have to put on a song that makes you happy and sing it to the top of your lungs, this is what I do, and I'm not even kidding. When I feel anxious, I play a song that makes me happy, and it's completely my focus has just turned. You can turn a dark time to a good time in literally the matter of seconds. Ooh, okay. Future plans in filmmaking. I don't know. No, I don't want to give too much away, but I guess I could say the sky is the limit. I have series in mind for this channel. I have short films that I want to start writing and I have ideas for, and I hope that one day it works out. Yeah. Favorite YouTuber besides Mr. Beast? Monica Church, Casey Neistat, and Matt Duvall. Favorite store to shop at? Urban Outfitters when I can't afford that, Target. What do I love the most about working with Mr. Beast? What I love the most is being submerged in the YouTube culture, because I grew up on YouTube and a lot of people I was around did not. So I kind of felt like an outsider in a way, where I have this passion about something that literally no one really knows about. But now I'm kind of living my dream out, being around something that I love. You could be a fruit. What fruit would you be? I would be a raspberry, and yes, I'm very confident in this answer because they're not a strawberry, but you could pick them, you could put them in buckets. I have no idea why I'm so assured in my answer, but that's what I would be. What is some random life advice? I think my random life advice would be aim higher. In high school, I was so terrified of what people thought of me that I didn't try anything. I didn't try out for sports because I was afraid of failing. And the only sport I was comfortable with was track and running, and I stuck with it, but I kicked myself senior year. I regretted not stepping outside of my comfort zone, and I said, forget it. Screw this fear thing. I'm going to try to see if I can make it on homecoming court. I wasn't homecoming queen, and that's okay, but I was on the court, and literally, like, it's a small thing, but to me it meant a lot more than that. I realized that the more and more I step outside of my comfort zone, the more capable I am of achieving my dreams, and that if I aim higher, anything is possible. What is your favorite piece of art that you always go back to that makes you want to create again? White Chair Films by I Am Second, any short film by Bethel, and then this short film called Moped Diaries, which is super random, but it's a film I saw a couple years back, and I love the storytelling in it so much. But also books. Get these! This is non-sponsored, by the way. So I hope you guys got to know me a little bit better. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment, and turn on post notifications for more content. Love you guys. Bye!